Wagwan, greetings. My name is Carlos Manyati, the International Youth Director, Forward in Faith Ministries International Church. It's a great honor to be part and parcel of giving this narration of how the Forward in Faith Ministries International Church started in Jamaica. And I have listened to the recordings so far done by Overseer Evangelist Maseko and as well as Pastor and Evangelist Johnson. And I'm gonna point us to those recordings, for this recording will not touch the areas they have already alluded. It was a great honor to accompany the apostle and servants of God, our father and our mother, Archbishop Ezekiel and Archbishop Yunaguti, when God called them to go and set the apostolic foundations for the church in Jamaica. It was a great excitement to see this church being born. And I remember very well how the team of pastors, some from the USA, Zimbabwe, and the local brothers and sisters who came, how we began to work hard together, going out with flyers to preach, going together to pray. I remember at one time we'd spend day and night praying in the church, and for identification purposes, printed a banner, put it on the wall upstairs for people outside to see who were we, and also some pop-up banners downstairs by the entrance. You know, the team were the people who were both ushers and preachers and cleaners. We saw the apostle and servant of God, our father and our mother, working so hard in the hot temperatures of Jamaica at the time. What I have to say here that I've witnessed with my eyes is a team leader of that particular mission trip. I remember when we went to buy chairs, the chairs that are in the church in Portmore, and I had a quotation of the chairs that we wanted, and I went together with the apostle and servant of God to buy the chairs. And when we arrived, we went to the office of the manager at the shop, and Baba asked him how much was the money he wanted to pay, and I had already come with the money counted from home. It was a little bit more money, so we wanted to do this transaction in the manager's office. As we were in this office, Baba added more chairs, and he asked the manager how much it would cost him. The manager would calculate and tell us the figure, and Baba would look at me and say, count and check if we have enough money. I counted and I found out that yes, the money was enough. And Baba told the manager again, if I need a little bit more chairs, can you add? And then the manager would calculate the price, and Baba would ask me to count to check if I had enough money. 3 times I counted the money, and the figure of the money was changing. This is the reason why you see that there were too many chairs in the Portmore church, which we could not even use. I believe some of them were transferred to the second assembly in Jamaica. That's how those church chairs were bought. The mission trip was so unique, and a time of learning at the feet of the apostle and servant of God, our father and our mother. We saw them helping different people using their own resources, helping some to start a little business, helping some who had children who had need for help, for uniforms and other necessities. It was a mission field where I saw our father part with a lot of money for the work of God. And I'm so thankful that the money that our father was using was all money which was his personal gifts, and also I saw God intervening, because every time when there was need for money, we would always have some individuals and families who would call me as the team leader, and they would send money through the Western Union, and I would go and collect the money every time, and Baba would have money to use for the work of God. Indeed, to prove that the God who said to him, "I'm your money, I'll give you everything that you need if you listen to me." I have seen it with my eyes, how God has been supplying to the apostle and servant of God together with our mother. And I would want to say it was a great opportunity to see it hands-on as our father was planting the church in Jamaica. And I saw our father also during the registration of the church, the great wisdom he had to check the constitution of the country and preparing the paperwork for registration. We only went to the lawyer just for them to check if all what we had prepared was the correct documents. And the lawyer was surprised that we had put everything according to the Jamaican requirements for registration. We had everything in place. We had registered for tax and all the tax numbers which were of need. We had every document and requirement. And also it happened that our father, when he came, he had money to buy a car for the church in Jamaica. And he didn't even know which pastor was coming. And he was already ready to buy a car. And he sent us to go around, and finally we found a car which we bought, and we began to use that car also together with brother John Bryan, who came with his vehicle that we also used in the first days. It was a great honor that I had an opportunity to come back to Jamaica when our father bought the mission house. And I would want to say the church in Jamaica was highly financially supported by our father. The youth ministry in Zimbabwe, they bought the first music equipment that was used by the church in Jamaica. I remember some household equipments like a fridge coming from the youth in the USA. God raised many hands to assist our father to see the church in Jamaica be rooted. It was a time of great hard work to our father and our mother, and I'm thankful for all the people that I met from the recordings done already. Some have become pastors, some they are leaders in the church. Many others now, as you listen to my voice, you have come, and I'm so glad that one day I will be able to meet some of you. Jamaica is a great country, it's a beautiful country. Oh, how we ate jerk chicken, soup with beans, a beautiful country, Jamaica. God bless you. May you continue to grow. May you continue to expand. May you continue to open more assemblies throughout the country. Jamaica is a great country, and I cannot forget, and I wish one day to be back in Jamaica again. One love. God bless you.